And for your starters for the visiting team, Benedict College, number 3, Anisha Paris. Number 4, Janae Simon. Number 7, Aaliyah Lawson. Number 8, Torslyn Kelly. Number 11, Olivia Williams. Number 13, Kiara Pettis. Number 14, Bianca QC. And now, for your starters for North Greenville University, number 1, Kinsey Pierce. Number 2, Yomi Adiyemi. Number 4, Ashlyn Wilkinson. Number 14, Layton Porter. Number 22, Madison Cole. Number 25, Megan Moon. And number 20, Anna Lewis. Thank you guys for coming out today. Enjoy the event.
Welcome back one more time as we have finally reached our third and final game of this triple header volleyball mini tournament as North Greenville gets ready to take on Benedict College. Both these teams have seen action already today. North Greenville took down conference opponent Emmanuel earlier today in the first game, and Benedict fell to Emmanuel in the second game. So North Greenville will take on non-conference opponent Benedict in the third and final game of today.
Yeah, both games so far today, Gray, have been 3-set wins for North Greenville over Emmanuel. And then Emmanuel last game took the game match number 2 in 3 sets over Benedict.
One player to watch for the Tigers is right in the middle of the line, number 3, Parrish, Arnisha Parrish. She seemed to lead the way as Megan Goose gets things started right for North Greenville and slams home the first point. And players to watch for North Greenville, I think, will be number 1, Kinsey Pierce. Last week named Conference Carolina's Player of the Week in women's volleyball.
Megan Goose to serve.
And Benedict unable to handle that one as it's batted around between Parrish and Lawson. And so Kinsey Pierce thinks she get that point. And it's 2-0 already North Greenville.
Goose back to serve again.
Sends this one into play. Saunders has to go back to set it up, and it's bumped over by Lawson. Here's Porterfield. And Adiyemi rams that one home, and that's 3-0 North Greenville.
Watch out, that one had some heat on it.
Goose back for her third straight serve already. Sends this one in. Saunders to set for the Tigers. That one covered nicely by number 4, Wilkinson, and Adiyemi again. Give her 2 already.
And as many tries.
4-0 North Greenville to start off the first set of play. Goose back again. This one tall, but brought down by Benedict. And there's number 7, Alea Lawson. The first point goes up on the scoreboards for the Tigers on that kill by Lawson.
Tigers on the board. See if that gives them a spark.
And now number 1, Maja Sisek goes back to serve for the first serve of this ball game for the Tigers. This one's high, but Lewis gets to it. Pose to set. Adeyeye, give her 3. And that's 5 for North Greenville.
Right offhand, Gray, do you remember who led in kills for North Greenville in the first match?
I'm fairly confident it was Yome Adeyeye.
Well, looks like she's trying to make it 2 for 2.
Pose on the serve. Here's Saunders to set for the Tigers. And the block at the net will go to Benedict as Parrish gets that point. The block ricochets off of Pierce and Adeyeye. That's 2 for the Tigers. Number 14, Curse Peoples, back to serve from the far side corner. Now they switch them out and put Parrish back. That's number 2, Brianne McMillan. McMillan to serve. Here's Poge on the set, and Pierce. As we have whistles blow, it's a point North Greenville. Call a foul against Benedict. Now here's number 10, Megan Stedding. And this one goes off of number 2, McMillan, but it's retrieved by Lawson, and North Greenville has to bat it around, and Pose can't bring it down, and Benedict has their 3rd point of the game.
Just a great effort there by North Greenville. They just could not get in right position to send that ball back over the net.
Kalena Wiggins to serve for the Tigers. Short, but picked up by North Greenville. Here's Sarah Miller. Gets it over, and Benedict cannot return as they hit the pole on the far side of the net. And it's 7-3 North Greenville. Now here's Kenzie Pierce on this serve. Short trims the net, and that'll be an ace for Pierce. Gives North Greenville 8. Pierce back again to serve. And a second ace. This one right at the feet of Kalena Wiggins. Pierce again for her 3rd serve. She won't get ace this time. Benedict will have a shot to return it. Here's Pose. They go to Gouge again, and right past Sisek for the point. North Greenville rips off 10 points. Benedict only has 3. Here's Pierce again for her serve. This time curls to the near side. Benedict. Now Sisek has to get it over. Stedding right into the scorer's table. And a point for the Tigers. Here's number 8, Torcelyn Kelly. High serve, brought down by Lewis. Set by Pose, and Gouge bangs that one over the net. Point for North Greenville.
Gouge stands at 5'10", senior out of Old Fort, North Carolina. She is one of the hardest people to get a volleyball by on this Crusader team.
Now here's a serve from Ashlyn Wilkinson. Set by Saunders for the Tigers. They'll go to number 13. It's going to go up, not touch the roof. North Greenville's got to keep it in play, and Lewis bumps it over. Saunders again. They go back to number 13, Petway, and a double hit against the Tigers. That plagued them in their match against Emmanuel, and they get their first double hit called here with North Greenville leading 12-4. Wilkinson again to serve. And a miscommunication leaves the middle of the court wide open as Saunders came over to help Williams out. And Benedict has to call a timeout to figure things out with North Greenville leading 13-4 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Quick timeout taken by the Benedict College Tigers with North Greenville up by 9, 13-4. As Ashlyn Wilkinson goes back to serve again for the Crusaders. Here's Saunders to set. Blocked up off the hands of Brown. And Goose tries to get herself another one. She'll have it as it bounces off of the hands of Kalina Wiggins. And that's a 10-point lead for North Greenville.
First double-digit lead of the match.
Wilkinson back again to serve. And this one ricochets off the roof, right, and off the rafters, right back into the Benedict field of play.
That's one advantage North Greenville has playing at this gym for so long. They're used to they can pretty much feel out the bounces here at Hayes Gymnasium from the rafters and adjust from there. Many other teams can't.
Wilkinson line drive serves. Saunders will set at the net, and they'll go to Brown. And it's going to sail out of the back of the court and give North Greenville their 16th point.
Headed right into the Crusader bench. Look out.
That one pushed over by Kirst Peoples. Here's Pose to set, near side to number 23. That one recovered nicely, but not in play. Off the hand of Brown from Benedict. Number 23, Anna Mazika, almost had a point for North Greenville, but they come down with it anyway. It's 17-4. And the bad serve from Wilkinson will go into the net for a service error and give Benedict their 5th point to make it 17-5. Here's Kirst Pebbles back to serve for the Tigers from that far side corner. She'll send it into play to Wilkinson. Pose will set, looking to Muzika. That one off the roof, but Saunders handles it. They'll go to Pedway. Pose will set again, same play, Muzika. Nothing doing, Saunders sets. This time for Parrish. Muzika with an amazing dig. Parrish again, right to Stedding this time instead. Here's Gouge. And that one dug up by number 7, Lawson. North Greenville tries again. Post for the set. Gouge again, out of bounds.
Just a bit long here on the near side. Had the right idea, Gray, just slightly a bit off on the geometry homework.
Benedict still down. $11 points. So the score is 18-6, or 5. Saunders diving set, gets it to Pedway, and North Greenville has Stedding run into Wilkinson, who is still down trying to get up. And that'll be the 6th point for Benedict.
Benedict having trouble getting started, really. They've gotten 6 points, but it has been hard to come by.
Number 4, Saunders on the serve. Here's Gouge in the far side corner. She gets blocked, but North Greenville keeps it alive. Lewis goes right back to Gouge, and Kirst Pebbles is there to pick it up. Lewis handles that return, and now Adeyeye off the block, inbounds, gets the point for North Greenville.
Just a great set and spike for the Crusaders. Capped off by Adeyeye.
And this was the same way Benedict started the first set against Emmanuel. And then the last two sets, Emmanuel absolutely had to scrape for every point. Here late in the first set, North Greenville leads 19-6. There's Pose. They go back to Adieye here on the near side corner and give Adieye another one, 20-6.
North Greenville in cruise control right now. Knowing their previous encounter, North Greenville won in three sets at Benedict. Keep that in mind.
Megan Goose serves it in. North Greenville 5 away from a set 1 win. Adieye, nice dig. And Pose with a quick flip over, but they give a double hit call against North Greenville and a point to Benedict. Sissick back to serve for the Tigers. There's Porterfield. Now Adieye blocked at the net.
Not often you get to say that, Greg.
But they gave North Greenville the point. A foul against the Tigers. Parrish and Lawson.
So I wonder if that officially goes down as a block.
It makes it 21-7. Here's a serve from Pose. Benedict picks up that point, 21-8. McMillan back to serve for the Tigers. Line drive serve. Right to number 8 now in the ballgame for North Greenville. That's Courtney Adams. Here's Lewis. Now to Pose, and Pierce flips it over, but that one handled nicely by McMillan. Lewis handles that hot one. Now Adieye near side off speed. At the net, pushed back by Adams, and she'll get it.
Great rally there by both teams. North Greenville emerges with the point.
22-8.
Now on the way to closing this set out in style.
Only need 3 more. Here's Stedding on the serve. And we have a point North Greenville before the ball's even served.
Alrighty then. Wonder what that was.
So I might just make them retry the serve. No points on the board yet. Actually, now they put it up, but all right, 3 point for North Greenville. It makes it 23-8. Here's Lewis. The pose, now Adams far side. Nice dig by number 14, Kirst Peoples. And a double hit. The second one against the Tigers here in the set. It's now set point for North Greenville at 24-8. Here's Stedding. Set by Saunders. They look to the far side corner. Back to Stedding. She handles that one. Now here comes number 23, Muzika, out of bounds. And the Tigers stay alive for the moment. Number 10, Wiggins on the serve. Handled by Lewis, and now they'll go to Pierce, and that went up into the rafters, and Emmanuel can't bring it down, and that will be point and set 1 for North Greenville at a score of 25-9. So the Crusaders go up 1 set over Benedict. We'll bring you second set action here after this break on the North Greenville Sports Network. Second set upcoming between North Greenville and Benedict. North Greenville already up by 1 set, looking to get off to a hot start like they did in the first set. And Benedict had a slow start against Emmanuel, and Emmanuel rolled to a 25-11 set 1 win. And then after that, it was 25-22, and then 19. So Benedict starting a little slow, but they certainly come right back in the second set, and see if they can do the same thing here. Lakin Porterfield will start us off for North Greenville. And the serve is away. And here comes Benedict at the net. Blocked out of bounds, though. And the Tigers take the point. Number 13, Pedway. Blocked by Gouge and Pogue, but out of bounds.
Great effort there by Gouge, just could not get that ball to stay in bounds.
Now Sissick back to serve for the Tigers, up 1-0 here early in set 2. Lewis handles it. Pogue will set, and now Adeyeye gets the Crusaders on the board with 1.
Adeyeye picking up where she left off in the first set.
And that will be her 7th kill already here early in set number 2. And they gave the point to Benedict. Sissick on the serve, and they'll go ahead and give him another.
I wonder if they're calling a net violation or some kind.
Tigers off to a quick start. 3-0 is their lead. Sissick on the serve. That one dug up by Porterfield, and Lewis will have to hit it over. And almost disaster at the net for the Tigers. And now Adeyeye tries to go off speed. She sends it back, has to send it back twice. And now Curse Peoples pops it over. Lewis to Pogue. Now Gouge here on the near side. Saved by number 4, Saunders. That one deflected off the block, but sent right back up. Here's the set. They'll go back to Adeyeye. And is this one going to count? Yes.
Apparently they called a couple of net violations, which allowed Benedict to capitalize and take a couple of points, but now North Greenville on the board, and we'll see what they can do.
Megan Gouge back to serve. Crusaders down 3-1. There comes a set by Saunders. They look to the near side. That one handled by Porterfield. Set up for Adeyeye. Off the net, and a point for Benedict. So Benedict up 4-1 here in set 2. Here comes the set. They look for Pierce, who tries to just plop it over, but it won't fall. And Benedict on the return. They'll get it. Number 2, Brianne McMillan. Credit that point to her.
Benedict on a 5-1 run to start the set.
And that service error will give North Greenville their 2nd point and the serve back. There is Pogue on the serve. That one's blocked at the net, but sent back over by Benedict. And now they'll go back to Adeyeye, and that one will finally be a kill for Yomi Adeyeye as it deflects off defenders on its way out of the back of the court. 5-3, North Greenville within 2.
That ball was going to be close to the line if not for the deflection. She'll take it either way.
Pogue on the serve again. Here's a set by Saunders, just knocks it over. Pierce back to Pogue. Now Adeyeye. Sissick there for the save. Nice dig there by Pogue. Set by Adams to Lewis. Knocked back over. Lewis saves that one. Now they'll look back to Adeyeye, far side corner. Benedict can't keep it alive. North Greenville draws within 1.
Adeyeye known for a lot of heat on her kills. This time goes with what I would call a teardrop. Gets the point.
Serve into play. Here comes Benedict. First Peoples just knocks it over. Porterfield on the dig. Now Adams into the near side corner pocket. We're tied at 5.
North Greenville stumbled a little bit out of the gates. Now they're back even.
There's the serve. Saunders to set and blocked, but kept in bounds by North Greenville. Alea Lawson, the point for the Tigers, and they're back up front. (6-5) in favor of Benedict. The left-handed Wiggins serves. The set by Pooch. Adieye now on the near side gets blocked by Kelly and Brown.
Just couldn't get it high enough for the kill, but that's all right.
Wiggins to serve, short serve will get her an ace in front of a diving Adams. And much like the second set Benedict played against Emmanuel, they are leading and scrapping for every point with the team they're playing with. Porterfield handles that one. Now Pierce misses the ball, and Benedict takes a 4-point lead. I've never seen a team that looked so lost in the first set, but when the second set rolls around, they're just absolutely on fire. Here's Adieye near side. Sissick on the dig. Set by Saunders, and point to number 8, Torselin Kelly. Serving the play from Wiggins. There's Adieye, backs her serve up, or backs her hit up. Saunders sets again. And Colby Brown gets the point.
Timeout.
North Greenville taking a timeout with Benedict going up 11-5 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Benedict leading North Greenville by 6 here in the second set. North Greenville took the first set easily, but you wouldn't know that now as Benedict is just roaring away with the lead. And now here's Kenzie Pierce trying to make a difference. Carry called against the Crusaders. Benedict goes up 7.
Just can't do that. Couple of fans voicing their displeasure.
Wiggins to serve again for the Tigers. Handled by Porterfield. They go far side. Adams right down Main Street. Finally gets North Greenville a point.
I have 2 subs. Sorry about that, Gray. 2 subs coming in. Steddings and Timms. Timms, a sophomore out of Dorman High School. Steddings, a senior out of Dorman High School. So they played a little bit of volleyball together in their high school days.
Stedding goes back to serve. Sends it into play. Saunders will set at the net. And Timms there on the save. Pierce tries to pop it back over. Whistles blow, point North Greenville.
Net violation.
Against the Tigers.
If you graze the net and cause it to move, that ends up in the other team's point. You just can't do that.
North Greenville trying to rally, down 5. Here's Stedding on the serve. That one out of bounds, and that's a point North Greenville. Number 8, Torselin Kelly barely misses the sideline.
So Steddings will serve it back up.
Stedding on the serve, line drive right to Sissick. Saunders the set. They look back to Kelly. Stedding, one-handed save. Pose now to Timms on the far side. Gets it off the block to stay inbound for the point.
Just great reaction there by Timms off the set. Be able to go ahead and send it home.
And now North Greenville comes from 6 down to 3 down. Stedding on the serve, and a miscommunication in the backcourt between Curse Peoples and Sissick will give North Greenville their 10th point, and the Crusaders are on a run, and there's Benedict. They have to call a timeout to figure out what has caused the momentum to change. North Greenville closes within 2. It's 12-10. Benedict here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Benedict trying to play the timeout game again as momentum has momentarily shifted back to the Lady Crusaders. They have fought back to within 2 points, trying to continue this point streak. Here's Stedding on the serve. Saunders the set for the Tigers. Go back to Kelly. Stedding right there for it. To Pooj, now near side, and Adams. That one dug up by Curse Pebbles, and now Adams with a good save at the net. Here's Timms on the far side. Gets it to fall again.
Timms in the right spot, the right time off the set. Hey, if that's the spark North Greenville needs, keep her in the game.
They're within 1. Benedict 12, North Greenville 11. Can tie right here. Here's Stedding on the serve to Peoples. And Sissick has to bump it over. Stedding comes in for the dig. Now far side, Timms again. And that one sent right back over, but Stedding gets to it in time. Here's Adams near side. She'll get that one to drop.
Great play by the Crusaders, and it seems they had a shot of adrenaline in the timeout they called a couple of points ago.
Tied at 12. Stedding back for another serve. Lobs this one in. Emmanuel unable to get to it. Curse Pebbles popped it up and led Saunders too far, and North Greenville out front here in set 2.
The Tigers and Benedict now have fallen behind North Greenville on a scoring run.
Sissick handles the serve. Saunders sets it up. And whistles blow. Double hit against Benedict.
A couple of Lady Crusaders jumping for joy on that one.
Emily Timms showing some excitement. Served by Stedding. This one line drive right to Peoples. Set by Saunders. And another double hit on the setter Saunders.
Just a little bit of a mental error there, Gray.
Benedict falling apart. North Greenville surging ahead by 3. Here's Stedding. Right to Peoples. Saunders will set. They'll go far side corner, and Timms handles that one. Blocked it as well, and now Adams gets it over. Saunders sets it up again. And into the net, shorthanded by Brown. North Greenville goes up by 4, 16-12 here in the second set.
Crusaders have surged ahead, and let's see if they will surge away.
They're already up 1 set, trying to put 2 sets on the scoreboard. Stedding again. Short serve. Sissick gets to it. Here's Saunders. Up off the block. Stedding is ready. And now on far side for Timms, who almost had herself another one, but that one picked up by Peoples. Here's Sissick into the net. Point for North Greenville. Adams on the coverage. (17-12). North Greenville has gone up by 5 in a second set turnaround. Stedding short serve again, and Benedict finally ends what was a close to a 12-point scoring run for North Greenville.
Never seen a scoring run like that before by one server in a set before.
Benedict gets back within 4, and number 8, Torcelin Kelly, goes to serve. Stedding handles it. Pooj will set right down the middle from Adams. Will be handled by Kelly. Stedding in the backcourt handles that shot from Pedway. And Benedict blocks North Greenville.
And Timms immediately looks at her teammates and says, hey, my bad. Knowing that she possibly could have done something better on that play.
Now Benedict trying to go on a scoring run. Here's the serve in. Set up by Pooj. Now Adams up over the block and back over the net from number 11, Williams, for the Tigers. Adams gets blocked again, sets again for Lewis, and a double hit against North Greenville. And here comes Benedict right back. Line drive serve trims the net. Stedding makes the save, and it goes back over. Saunders sets it up. Shorthand. Tim saves that one. And now Pierce. We have whistles blow and a point to North Greenville.
Lady Crusaders ahead only by 2, nearly the slimmest of margins they've had all game long. All set long, I should say.
That last point will give them 3. It's 18-15. Here's Pierce on the serve. Set up by Saunders, looking to go to Pedway. Set. Timms and Stedding with one-handed save, but unable to bring it down. And Benedict gets the point.
Coach Mosley for North Greenville immediately making some adjustments on the fly.
There goes Kirst Peoples back to serve from this near side corner. Serve into play, handled by Lewis. Now Goose right down the middle gets it in for a point. North Greenville gets 19.
It's like Wilkinson will check back in for North Greenville.
She goes back to serve. Gets it over the net. Saunders sets, looking for Pedway. And right in between defenders for North Greenville gets Benedict back within 2.
Benedict falls behind, but they are not going away quietly.
So the same story they had in their second set against Emmanuel. Stedding goes down to get that one. Now Wilkinson will pop it over. Set by Saunders as we have another double hit against Benedict.
Double hits have been quite popular today, Gray, amongst all of the teams.
And Benedict seems to be struggling with them the most.
Manuel was not far behind, I will add to that.
Crusaders go up 3. Here's Porterfield on the serve. Popped up. Pebble set. People set. And now Pooj at the other side of the net. Adeyeye gets it to deflect off of Lawson for a Crusader point. Lady Crusaders go up 4, 21-17.
I don't know about you, Gray, but I'm not lining up on the opposite side of the net of Yomi Adeyeye.
Hard to believe the statistics say she's only averaging 3 kills per set.
Seems like more.
Nice dig there by Wilkinson, sent back over by Lewis. And here comes Benedict. That dig by Porterfield. They go back to the far side corner. Adeyeye is able to save it as she gets blocked. Porterfield again with a dig. Here comes Gouge. And Benedict able to handle it. They're trying to communicate with each other. And Peoples gets it over. Wilkinson, another great save. Adeyeye near side, off speed. Nothing doing. It's back over. She'll set it up. And get it right back will be Gouge. A one-handed save by number 4, Saunders. At the other side. Here's another set. Adeyeye finally gets it over. And they call a double hit. They change the call and call a double hit against North Greenville.
That hurts a little bit if you're the Crusaders.
21-18, still up by 3 is North Greenville. Sissick on the serve, sends this one in. Handled by Wilkinson. And Pooj has to knock it over quickly. Now Benedict with a chance to return. Goosh gets the block at the net. 4 hits also called against Benedict. And 22-18, North Greenville needing 3 more to close out the second set.
Looks like Kenzie Pierce checks back in for Hannah Lewis.
Megan Goosh goes back to serve. That one handled by Kirst Peoples. And a block at the net by Pearson Adieye get North Greenville a 23rd point. Goosh back again to serve. Here's Saunders setting at the net for Benedict. And that one will be a point for the Tigers. Aliyah Lawson gets it to fall, and Benedict trying to fight their way back in to this ball game. 23-19, they're still down by 4. The serve for number 2, McMillan. Porterfield handles it. Now Adieye, far side corner. Nice one-handed dig by Saunders. Lewis comes back in to handle that one. Here's Adieye again. And Benedict once again able to handle another one of her shots.
What a great dig there by Benedict to keep things alive.
Wilkinson sends that one over. Shot pulled away by Saunders. Lewis handles that crack. Now Adieye, far side corner again. Finally gets it to go off the block of number 11, Olivia Williams. And we have set point upcoming for North Greenville at 24-19.
Summer Cagle checking in. I believe the first time we got to call her name tonight. Junior out of Lexington High School.
Here's the serve for set point. Set at the net by Saunders. Blocked back. Benedict keeps it alive though. Now we'll try the far side. This one will be a point again for Lawson. And the Tigers stay alive. Still set point now 24-20.
So you're saying that they've heard of the Bee Gees song?
Too much Bee Gees. Here's the serve by Wiggins. Set by Poosh. Pierce right in the middle. Can't get it to stay in bounds. Benedict gets within 3. And that will be a serve into the net. And Wiggins with the service there will give North Greenville the second set at a score of 25-21. So North Greenville goes up 2 sets over Benedict College. They'll look to sweep the Tigers much like they did the Lions in the 3rd set upcoming here on the North Greenville Sports Network. teams getting ready for the third set. North Greenville already up 2, looking to sweep the Tigers of Benedict College. The Tigers will get us underway with Saunders to serve. Porterfield handles it, and Pooge with the quick flip over will put North Greenville up 1-0.
Great play right there by Googe.
She'll go back to serve with North Greenville up early. Here's the serve by Goose. And a quick flip over will get a point from Parrish. That's the first time we've called her name here, I believe. Been a relatively quiet. So Parrish gets a tie, gets North Greenville and Benedict tied at 1. Here's the serve by Sissick into the net for a service error.
No, Gray, here at the North Greenville Sports Network, we're all about having fun while putting together great broadcasts, aren't we?
I want to know what happened.
Let's just say it had something to do with the game in Baton Rouge.
North Greenville on the serve. Here comes Saunders with the set. An amazing save and almost knocked back over by number 16, Cagle.
They called a carry. She cupped her hand and threw the ball over. You got to keep your hand flat when you do stuff like that, or make a closed fist.
That ties us up at 2.
And the thing was, Cagle smiled right after they called her for it. She knew she did it.
McMillan goes back to serve. Handled by Porterfield and quick flipped over by number 22, Madison Pooge. She handles that shot. Now here's Cagle off the block. Another nice one-handed dive. And Benedict will take the lead. 3-2 as Porterfield unable to handle that one.
Coach Mosley quickly up from his bench area to point out a few adjustments to be made on the back line.
McMillan to serve again with the Tigers up by 1. Looking to Adeyeye in the middle. Sissick handles that one. That shot no good by Lawson. Deflected off the block. Now Adeyeye on the near side. Gets that one to fall past Sissick. And we're tied back up at 3.
We have a couple of subs coming in for North Greenville. Steadings and number 23, Anna Musica. Senior out of Moore, South Carolina, transferred from Marquette University. A university Mr. Stevens is very familiar with.
Steading on the serve to Sissick. Saunders to set. They look to number 8 out of bounds off of Torselin Kelly. And North Greenville goes back out front 4-3. Steading once again to serve. Saunders will set and punched over by number 7, Lawson. And a nice dig there in the backcourt by Benedict. We have whistles blow and a point North Greenville.
I'm not quite sure what that one was.
Crusaders go up 2, 5-3. Here's Steading again to Sissick. Saunders will set it up. Near side, that one handled by Pose to Lewis. And off the block deflection, Benedict stays alive. Punch back over, Steading in the backcourt hangs on. Pooge gets it to number 7, punches it over. Haley Hester on point for North Greenville. Crusaders go up 3.
Great heads up move there by Hester to finish off the point.
Here's Steading, short serve handled by Sissick. Nice dig there by number 16, Cagle. Sissick in the backcourt, gets it to Kirk Peoples. Here's Steading and Lewis both calling for it. And punched back over by number 23, Rusika. Benedict still alive. That one dug by Pooh, sent by Lewis to the far side. Cagle up off the block, it'll stay in bounds for a North Greenville point. Crusaders go up 4, 7-3. Stedding was also the server when North Greenville went on a scoring tear in the second set, and so far doing the same thing here. And Lewis quickly takes advantage of the situation, catches 5 of the Benedict defenders forward on the line, and gets it past Curse Peoples for a point. And Benedict has to take a timeout to talk about things. North Greenville leads by 5. It's 8-3 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. North Greenville leading by 5, 8-3. And Cagle has to get it over quickly, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Benedict stems the tide for a moment. They are only down by 4 after that point.
Have a substitution for Benedict, number 10. Kalina Wiggins coming back in, the freshman of Washington, D.C., Woodrow Wilson High School.
Served by the left-handed Wiggins, handled by Lewis. Set by Pooge, near side blocked. Stuffed at the net. Saunders and Petway stuff Haley Hester.
Made a great stone wall right there that North Greenville just couldn't get through.
That serve again handled by Lewis. It goes right back over. She handles the return shot. And now Cagle on the far side, off the roof. Played well by Benedict. And sent back over, but it trims the net. What's the call?
And head coach for Benedict off the bench, and the far side official pointing to him, signaling his badge. So I don't know what the call is. Oh, they're going to replay the point.
They call jump ball, and they will replay the serve. Here's Wiggins. Get to Musica. And right down the middle, we have another foul and a point to North Greenville. Serve by Hester, handled by Sissick, set by Saunders. Far side, number 8, Kelly. And sent back over by Musica. Nice one-handed dig by Hester coming off the backcourt line, and Goose tips it back over the net for a point for North Greenville. And a 4-hit call against Benedict. And that actually will make it 10-5.
Doubled up.
That one handled nicely by Cagle. They'll get it back to her and stuffed. Kelly and Williams combined for that block at the net for the Tigers. It's now 10-6.
Not enough underneath that set to get it high enough to get it over the wall that formed by Benedict at the net.
Russell and Kelly back to serve. And a service error against the Tigers will make it 11-6. Ashlyn Wilkinson goes back deep to serve. Here's a serve from Wilkinson. Floats it in. Set by Saunders. Lewis handles a return fire. And here's Goose in the middle. She gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds off the hands of Kiara Pedway. And North Greenville takes a 6-point lead.
Just about halfway to 25.
Served by Wilkinson into the net. And I'll go back to Benedict. Curse Peoples back to serve in from the far side edge. Here comes the serve. Lewis gets to that one. Gouge will set it. Gouge on the far side gets it to bounce off of number 10, Wiggins, for a Crusader point.
Adeyeye and number 14,
Porterfield.
checking in for North Greenville.
As we have reached the 5-hour mark in this mini volleyball tournament.
About a marathon.
And Gouge gets that tip back over.
And Benedict was not ready for it at all.
Torselin Kelly dug that one a little too much. And it's now 14-7. Porterfield on the serve. Saunders with a quick flip. Lewis ready for it though. And a carry called against Saunders, trying to lift that one over. That'll make it 15-7 for North Greenville.
And forced error by Benedict.
Porterfield with the lob serve, handled by Benedict. Here is Parrish. She'll get the point, bouncing off of
Her assistant
Wilkinson.
coach.
15-8, Tigers still down 7. Saunders to serve. Handled by Lewis. Here they'll look to Adeyeye here on the near side. Peoples gets to it. Now they'll cut it back to the near side, and a double hit against Benedict. That has just been a costly mistake for the Tigers here throughout these two games for them.
You take away all of Benedict's double hits, I think we're talking about a completely different ball game, Gray.
Against Emmanuel and this one.
North Greenville has been able to live off of those.
Gouge on the serve. Peoples knocks it back over. Dug by Wilkinson. Here they're looking on the far side, and Hester, and somehow kept alive by Benedict at the net. Pujol set again, and now Adeyeye crosses up number 8, Torselin Kelly, and gives the Crusaders a point. 17-8. Megan Gouge right back to serving. North Greenville looking for a 10-point lead, and they'll get it. And Gouge will have herself an ace, that one going off of Lawson. 18-8. North Greenville 7 away. Gouge back to serve again. This one handled by Benedict. Saunders sets it up, looking to the near side. And they find Pedway. North Greenville keeps it alive. Porterfield will set it up for Wilkinson, who will drill it into the near sideline, freezing Saunders and getting North Greenville a 19th point. Here's Gouge back to serve again. Line drive handled by Peoples. Saunders sets. They'll get it to Parrish, who just punches it out of bounds. Sailed a little too high on her, and that'll make it 20-8.
North Greenville's really pulling away right now. Can they put the finishing touches on this game?
Gouge on the serve again. Set by Saunders. They look to the near side corner, and Pedway. North Greenville with a chance to return. Adeyeye goes off speed. A couple of Tiger defenders collide with each other, and they go back to Adeyeye, who gets it right in the middle in front of a diving Kelly. North Greenville now 4 away from a match victory.
And would make a Saturday sweep.
Almost time to bust out the brooms.
They're not far away from here.
Here's Gouge on the serve. Saunders to set. They look to go to the far side with Lawson. Gouge, nice dig. Battle at the net. Adeyeye, one-handed save. Porterfield and Gouge will punch it back over. There's Parrish who gets it inbounds over the head of Wilkinson, and the Tigers hang on, down 21-9 though.
A little bit of distance to make up. Benedict starting to run out of time if they're going to keep this match alive.
Sissick back to serve. Dug up by Porterfield. And they look to go to the middle, and Hester. Sissick with a nice dig on the other end. And Adeyeye gets it to fall on the far sideline.
Got to be ready for when Adeyeye heats up like that.
Let's see, that last kill will be her 15th.
Of this game?
Of this game. She will be at 15. She is at 14 right now, and once the stats update, that will be her 15th.
Wow.
Serve in by Madison Poos. She'll set it up, looking to the far side in Cagle. Nice dig by Benedict at the other end. Here's Poos to set again. Adeyeye gets it to bounce off the block, and Sissick unable to keep it alive after she got it from Peoples.
And it goes into the far side stands. Somebody's going to have to go retrieve it.
23-9. 2 away. There's a serve from Pooge, and a couple of Tigers. They're able to keep it alive, though. And Parrish, too soft on the return, sends it into the net after number 9, Jacoby Brown, keeps it alive. It's now match point for North Greenville, 24-9. Here's the serve from Pooge. Peoples handles it. Saunders goes back to set. They look to go to the far side, gets it over the block. Pulled up, nice dig by Pooge, and it bounces off the rafter. And Benedict's going to hang on and get a 10th point.
Benedict trying to claw their way back in it, but is it too little, too late? We're about to find out.
Still match point, now 24-10. McMillan back to serve. Handled by Porterfield. Pooge will set. They like to go to Hester. And North Greenville's going to take it on a foul against the Tigers. That'll do it in the third set. North Greenville sweeps both conference opponent Emmanuel and non-conference opponent Benedict. They take the third set here against the Tigers 25-10. So North Greenville picks up 2 wins, and that will make them 16-6 overall. And they also pick up a conference win against Emmanuel.
And just a quick scoring update from on our out-of-town scoreboard. North Greenville football comes away with a convincing 49-13 win, 12 hours away from here in Tigerville at Ave Maria University down in southern Florida.
So a solid day overall for North Greenville athletics, football and women's volleyball getting the W's today. And just a quick reminder, our next broadcast will be Wednesday, women's soccer against Columbia International University at 7 p.m. So we hope you will tune in for that broadcast next Wednesday, women's soccer against Columbia International at 7. So we thank you for listening to another production of Crusader Athletics here on the North Greenville Sports Network.